Hello and welcome back to No Bullshit. Today we're talking about the new comic book movie coming out this week called Wonder Woman. While preview screenings went off without a hitch last night, apparently Lebanon has decided to ban the film from its country this morning. And a lot of people out there are getting pretty offended since the likely reason for the ban is because the film's star Gal Gadot is from Israel. But I think people are missing the bigger issue here. The real problem is Wonder Woman is a Jew. Gross. No, I'm just kidding, guys. And I should clarify here since I get a lot of comments that think my Jewish jokes mean I'm anti-Semitic or some shit. Not even close. I'm 100% with the Jews. Don't worry. Not to kowtow or anything, but the Israelis are great allies to the US. And Jews in America are industrious, humorous, and family-oriented. Nothing much to hate about that. Sure, some of them may be Zionists planning to take over with the New World Order through emasculation of men and pitting the whites against the blacks, but for the most part, Jews are great. No Bullshit is with the Jews, and Lebanon banning Wonder Woman because Gal Gadot is from Israel? That is certainly bullshit. But there's a little more to it than that. In fact, the history between Lebanon and Israel is rather long and complex when you look into it. Let me give you some details. I'll try and make it brief and spare you guys all the boring history class lecture crap. First of all, Gal Gadot is not only Israeli, she served on the Israel army, which is actually currently at war with Lebanon, or at least at a tenuous ceasefire, according to the Israeli side. Now, to be fair to Wonder Woman, everyone in Israel must serve in the military for at least a few years, but I don't think that matters too much to Lebanon. Lebanon is officially at war with Israel. They have been since they allowed Hezbollah to capture 2 Israeli soldiers and cause the 2006 Lebanon war. For those who don't know, Hezbollah was basically the ISIS of 10 years ago. Nowadays, they have supposedly disarmed since the war 10 years ago, but the ceasefire and the tenuous peace at the border between Lebanon and Israel, that remains. And since this conflict, Lebanon has upheld a strict boycott of Israeli products, including films like this week's Wonder Woman. So banning Israeli movies and other products is nothing new for Lebanon. And on top of that, the ban's box office impact will be pretty negligible. The movie was set to open this Friday in a mere 15 theaters in Lebanon. Not gonna affect the Warner Brothers bottom line that much. In fact, this headline is just gonna garner more attention for the movie, which probably means more ticket sales. No press is bad press, as they say. So in an effort to silence the Jews of Israel, radical Islamists in Lebanon may have actually made the movie more popular and thus more profitable, more Jew gold, so to speak. Wonder Woman being banned isn't the real problem here. The real problem is Lebanon is being ruled and dominated by authoritarian Muslims. Hezbollah may have downgraded from violent terrorists to nefarious politicians, but they're still assholes. In a real free country, no movie should be banned, not in current year. And the fact that Lebanon has banned a crowd pleaser like Wonder Woman, that says a lot. This isn't a movie that's going to be graphic or rated R or have too much killing. It's an action movie for everyone to watch. And come on, look at Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot is a fucking goddess. In the movie and in real life. She's amazing. If you're a country who's banning movies starring this beautiful creature, you got issues, bro. And what's really sad here is Lebanon used to be great. It used to be a great little prosperous country in the Middle East. Before Islam, people called Beirut the Paris of the Middle East. Fucking Paris. Beirut had a bustling economy, diverse culture, and a vibrant art scene. Now it's got Islam, women who dress up like mummies, and men who fuck goats and children. It's pretty fucking sad. One more thing about the Wonder Woman movie before we go. There's been another story going around about some special screenings of the movie being set up. Women-only screenings, to be exact. And a lot of people find this quite interesting. I don't think it's just because they're thinking, hey, us guys want to get into those movies too. No, I think the real outrage comes from the idea that if guys wanted a male-only screening, girls would freak the fuck out. It's kind of hypocritical for feminists to supposedly preach equality with one hand and then set up these women's-only events on the other. But I don't know. I don't really care if women want to do this. Doesn't bother me. I don't think many girls will show up though. Girls only go to the movies on dates. They only go when someone else is paying, basically, so I have a feeling these women-only screenings are going to have a lot of empty seats. And the next logical step here is for men to set up men's-only screenings, which I think people are already doing for the new Star Wars movie coming out in December. I love it, but to be honest, I have already been to men's-only screenings this summer. It was called King Arthur. I went at 10 p.m. and it was just me and like 8 other dudes in the theater. It was pretty good, but I think I dozed off at the end. A bit too long. Well, what do you guys think? Is Lebanon banning Wonder Woman bullshit? What do you think about Beirut and Islam taking over Lebanon? And what about these women's only screenings? Comment below, and thanks for watching No Bullshit. See y'all next time.
No bullshit, yeah. shitty AM. Night, it's alright, boy.
One more thing, I want to give a special thanks to these amazing Patreon supporters. You guys are the best. You guys went above and beyond the rest, and I love you so much for it. If anyone else wants to donate or join our Patreon crew, link in the description. We're going to be setting up more videos and live streams very soon. Thanks again.